Commissioners and citizens, my name is Timothy Kime. I live at 93 Cynthia Lane here in Pittsboro. I think some historical context is appropriate here as we move on with this subject tonight. One of the supreme ironies of this immigration debate is that our former president, James Polk, a North Carolinian and a graduate of UNC, because of his expansionist ideals, made a land grab, started a war, it was the Mexican War, and took over half of Mexico in the 19th century. Because of that, many thousands of Mexicans were made citizens of the United States under the exercise of arms. Fast forward to the NAFTA agreement of the early 90s. Many Americans and many Mexicans as well lost their livelihoods. 2.8 million Mexicans lost their jobs in the first 22 months of the institution of NAFTA. The Cargill and Archer Daniels Midland Company persuaded the Mexicans to stop growing so much corn because we could grow it for so much cheaper. When that didn't happen and corn prices went up and the Mexicans had not grown as much corn, they began to starve. And I'll tell you, when your belly is growling and your children are crying for hunger, a line on a map means nothing. If people who look like me were picking your lettuce and waiting on your tables and washing your dishes, how much do you think a meal would cost in the United States? If people who look like me were digging the ditches and doing the farm work in this country, how much would our cost of living increase? Terrorizing immigrants in this country through arrest and deportation and bigotry under the color of law is not the way to deal with this situation. Our ancestors displaced the Indians. Our government sanctioned their extermination. Our government also sanctioned the kidnapping of Africans to work this free land. We have no more right to this land than anyone else. Every citizen of this country, every human being who is here has a right to food, to water, to medical care. Deporting people, terrorizing their neighborhoods, splitting up their families is not going to help any of us. Breeding conflict in our neighborhoods is not going to help any of us. Is there scarcity in this country? Yes, but it's not because of the poor. So don't blame them. The solution to this problem is going to be not out of knee-jerk reactions on either side, from deportation to ready-made citizenship for those who come across the border. It's going to lie somewhere in the middle, and it's going to be a difficult battle. Thank you.